Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Strength in English. Today we are going to learn present perfect tense second part. Dear students, education means inspiring someone's mind, not just filling their head. We firmly believe that this session will inspire your mind with knowledge rather than just filling with mere information. So therefore, let us learn English. Let us learn English in order to make your dreams to be alive. To make your dreams to be alive, Strength in English will help you. So therefore, learn English and earn knowledge. Because English is for life. Therefore, it is merely our sincere efforts to create a virtual platform for effective learning among the students across the globe to acquire adequate knowledge in the English language, since the proficiency in English is a must in all walks of students' life. So students, after the session, kindly put forth your comments, and then if you really like the session, click the like icon, and then you can subscribe to this channel for other upcoming videos. And then mainly you can forward to your friends, relatives, teachers, students, the students, those who are really in need of learning. So therefore, we can create a global platform for good teaching and learning. Students, today we are in the second part of present perfect. As I have previously told you, present perfect means the action happened in the past, but the effect is still present. Not to express this particular idea, we use present perfect. Secondly, I told you, intermediate, you use the grammatical knowledge in the situation. So therefore, according to the situation, you use your grammatical knowledge. So therefore, we need to understand the situation, and accordingly we should use the grammatical knowledge. So therefore, we need to be thorough with the grammar. So first, let us study this example conversation. This conversation is between Dev and Jane. Dev, have you traveled a lot, Jane? Yes, I've been to lots of places. Really? Have you ever been to China? Yes, I've been to China twice. What about India? No, I haven't been to India. So in this conversation, when we talk about a period of time that continues from the past until now, we use the present perfect. Have been, have traveled, etc. Here, Dev and Jane are talking about the places Jane has visited in her life, which is a period that continues until now. So what we try to understand here, the action happened in the past, but the effect is still there. You see, you can see the diagram here. Beautiful diagram which is given there. The action happened in the past. What was the action? Traveled. The action. But what is present now? The effect is present now. A period until now. That is why I've been to lots of places. I've been to China twice. You see now, the action happened in the past, but the effect is still now. In order to express this particular idea, we can use present perfect. Here we have some more examples. Have you ever eaten caviar? We've never had a car. Have you read Hamlet? No, I haven't read any of Shakespeare's plays. Susan really loves that film. She has seen it 8 times. What a boring film. It's the most boring film I've ever seen. These are some more examples so you can understand the present perfect tense. Students, we have another word, been, with another usage. Been means here visited. I've never been to China, which means what? I never visited China. Have you been there? Have you visited there? That is the understanding here. Next one, in the following examples too, The speakers are talking about a period that continues until now. For example, the words are recently, last few days, so far, since breakfast, etc. Have you heard from Brian recently? I met a lot of people in the last few days. Everything is going well. We haven't had any problems so far. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, which means from breakfast until now. It's good to see you again. We haven't seen each other for a long time. You see here, when you use recently, in the last few days, so far, since breakfast, what does it mean? From the past until now. Okay, the action happened in the past, but the effect is still existing. Recently, the last few days, since past, since breakfast, since last month. You can understand that how you need to convey this particular idea with the help of this present perfect tense. Students, you see another one. We use the present perfect with today, this evening, this year, etc. when these periods are not finished at the time of speaking. Very important. Because when we think of today, we use simple present tense. When we think of this evening, we use simple present tense. When we think of this year, we use simple present tense. But here, what are the things very important? When these periods are not finished at the time of speaking, that is very important. So if that is the case, then we can use present perfect tense. Okay, from past until now, that is today. Okay, so for example, I drank 4 cups of coffee today. Maybe from morning to maybe evening. We can understand that way. I've drank 4 cups of coffee today. Maybe from morning till late evening as well. Have you had a holiday this year? This year, have you had a holiday this year? That means for 12 months. I haven't seen Tom this evening. I haven't seen Tom this morning. Have you? You see? Rob hasn't studied very hard this term. The term means when you talk about term, it means 6 months. Okay? You see here? So therefore, we use, because we want to convey the idea, when these periods are not finished time of speaking, that is the use today, this year, this evening, this morning, okay, this month, etc. Okay, students, this is very important thing. You need to make use it. You need to make use of it when you talk, when you write. Okay. Students, we say it is the first time something has happened. Okay, it is the time something has happened. What does it mean? For example, Don is having a driving lesson. It is his first one. It's the first time he has driven a car. Or we can say he has never driven a car before. You see? If you want to say something, that is the first thing. Okay, that if you want to say something that has happened for the first time, then you can use present perfect tense. It is the first time something has happened. Next one, Sarah has lost her passport again. This is the second time this has happened. You see now? It is the time something has happened. It can be the first time, it can be the second time. But what is more important, it is the time something has happened. Bill is phoning his girlfriend again. That's the third time he's phoned her this evening. You see? Bill is phoning his girlfriend again. This is the third time he's phoned her this evening. So therefore we can understand that if you want to convey the idea, it's a time something has happened. It can be first time, second time, third time. You can use present perfect tense. Now students, I believe that you all have learned this lesson. Now it's time for exercise. Okay students, are you ready? Yes, we proceed now. Secondly, you have 6.2, complete B's answers. Some sentences are positive and some negative. Use the following verbs: be, eat, happen, have, meet, play, read, see, try. Okay, so these verbs are given, so therefore you can read the sentences. You got two boxes, you can say two columns, A and B. The A column you are given questions. Second one, you need to write the answer. What's Mark's sister like? I have no idea. I've never met her. You see? So when you make sentence, remember that the action happened in the past, but the effect is there. Like that, you need to write the answer. Like that, you need to express the effect of the use of present perfect. Okay, students, come on. Students, here we have 6.3. Complete the sentences using today, this year, this term. Okay. I saw Tom yesterday, but I haven't seen him today. So these kind of correlation should be there. Yesterday, today. I saw Tom yesterday, but I haven't seen him today. So like that, you need to understand the context of the sentence, and accordingly you should make use of today or this year, this term, whatever it is. Okay, accordingly you need to write a meaningful grammatical sentence. Okay, students. Students, here we have 6.4. Read the situations and write sentences as shown in the example. For example, Jack is driving a car, but he is very nervous and not sure what to do. You ask, what will you ask? Have you driven a car before? So therefore, according to the situation, how you can use present perfect. That's what you're learning, my dear students. Okay, so that is what the important, that is what the objective of this particular level, intermediate. He says, no, this is the first time I've driven a car. Okay, the same way you need to write second, third and fourth. Okay, understand the context, and then what you ask according to the context, and what would be the response of the person according to the context. Okay, you should write this way. Dear students, it is time for checking your answers. I hope you all have written well. Okay, so those who are still remaining to complete faster. We need to proceed ahead to correct the answers. Now, here we go. Students, here we have answer keys. You see first one, 6.1, it is below. And after that you can see 6.2, which is above. After that you need to come towards right, that is below, that is 6.3. And then you need to proceed to just above 6.4. This way it is given, so you can accordingly you can check your answers. 6.1 is below, 6.2 is above. Then you come to right hand side, 6.3 is below, 6.4 is above. Okay students, I hope it is clear to you. Now we proceed. Students, these are the fruits of when you learn intermediate. It's all about the future. So how you can make your future, it is in your hand. Students, however we learn English, to read, to understand, to write, it is also very important that we need to put into practice. So therefore, ask yourselves, do I speak English with my friends, with my teachers, with my students, with my relatives, people who know English? Okay, why? Education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Okay, students, so therefore, let us prepare ourselves for the better future. Thank you, students. Thank you so much for attending the session and learning. Very important that formal education will make your living, self-education will make your fortune. I believe that you have good fortune, the best fortune in your life. At the same time, remember that what we learn, we also forward to others. So therefore, kindly forward this lesson to your friends, relatives, students, teachers, the students, those who are really interested in learning. So therefore, we make a place of good teaching and learning in the world. So kindly put forth your comments. If you really like this video, click that like icon, and then you can subscribe to this channel, and then you can recommend this particular channel to your friends, those who are really in need of learning. Thank you, students. God bless everyone. Best wishes.